I would much rather be able to speak all foreign languages as opposed to being able to speak with animals. I think on some level we're able to speak with animals in a nonverbal way, anyways. However, I grew up overseas, or I spent 7 years overseas, and I got to see how not being able to speak the language is a big barrier. It can be. It makes everyday language, or sorry, everyday tasks, everyday chores that much more difficult. Everything from finding a grocery store to buying things in the grocery store, finding things in the grocery store, or if you need directions, understanding the people who give you the directions or finding someone who can speak your language. The first place I lived was Holland, and that wasn't as bad because a lot of the adults there were able to speak English, so we were able to get by in Holland and in other places in Europe. But then we moved to Thailand, and not everybody there speaks English, and we didn't speak Thai. So it was very difficult when we first moved there. We also found that people kind of took advantage of us if they knew that we weren't able to speak the language. Like, we were charged more by taxi drivers, or they tried to take us in different directions than we wanted to go. Just things like that. And another reason why I would want to be able to speak all foreign languages is because I love to travel, and I think you miss out on part of the experience if you're not able to speak the language. I think you get to see more of the country from the local perspective as opposed to the tourist perspective. If you're able to speak the language, you might find out about hidden gems if you're able to speak the language, little tucked away spots that locals love to go to that turn out to be just amazing, but you'd never find out about them in a tourist book or if you weren't able to connect with the locals speaking their language. So basically, for all those reasons, I think that being able to speak all the languages in the world would be much better than being able to speak with animals. But yeah, being able to speak with animals would also be cool.